welcome back to a brand new episode of Mighty Mac Week in Review. We hope you guys all had a great Thanksgiving. My name's Dave Molinaro. I'm joined by my partner, Britt Merkel. Britt, everyone was wondering, how was your grandma's rice pudding?
It was delicious. Definitely on point.
Speaking of delicious, Immaculata Women's Basketball hosted Lancaster Bible. Here are the highlights. In the middle of the first half, while the Mighty Macs were keeping Lancaster Bible off of the scoreboard for 9 minutes, Lindsey Kress drives baseline and dishes to Meg Gallagher, who scores this bucket in traffic. With the Mighty Macs holding on to that 7-point lead, Teresa Walsh scores her first bucket of her collegiate career to put the Mighty Macs up 24-15. It wouldn't be a Mighty Macs women's basketball highlight unless Sarah Smith got in there. Mackie Fitzgerald, top of the key. Sarah Smith, backdoor cut. Oh my goodness, up off the glass and good. Extends the Mighty Macs lead 34-26. With just under 9 minutes remaining in the game, Allison Zimney swipes the inbounds pass and throws the lob pass out to Adriana Shasha, who runs down the court for the fast break layup to preserve the 8-point advantage for the Mighty Macs. Just a couple minutes later, Shasha again cuts back door, gets the feed from Zimney for the layup to put the Mighty Macs up 46-36 on their way to a 58-42 victory. The leading scorer for the Mighty Macs, Sarah Smith, had 20 points, 9 rebounds. Also a big contributor, Brittany Merkel, 6 points, 11 boards. Lindsey Kress also chipped in 5 points and 6 rebounds. The Mighty Macs are now 1-3. We're here with the senior on the Mighty Macs women's basketball team, Sarah Smith. Sarah, thanks for joining me. She had 20 points, 8 rebounds, and 4 assists. Can you tell us a little bit about the flow of the game today?
The flow of the game was consistent. We had high energy, and we really focused on defending the bigs.
And then we did win the rebounding battle. Brittany Merkel worked hard down low. Can you tell us about her game today?
Britt played great. We really focused on boxing out. Her and Allison both did a great job on the boards.
And then what are some of the things we need to move on? We have 2 more out-of-conference games, and then we jump right into CSAC play. What do we still need to work on?
We still need to work on being consistent, having energy throughout the whole game, giving it 100% from start to end.
Thank you very much for joining us. Good luck the rest of the way.
Thanks, Dave.
Breaking news. I was just informed that Sarah Smith was named to the CSAC Weekly Honor Roll list this week. Congratulations. Other women's basketball news, they travel tonight to Richard Stockton and then open up conference play at Notre Dame of Maryland on Wednesday and then host Marywood on Saturday at Alumni Hall. Make sure you come out and support.
Last Monday, the men's team opened up CSAC play against Marywood. Here are the highlights. Early in the first half, Mike Sturdivant drives down the lane and puts it high off the glass and gets the home court bounce. Matt Simon knocked down 4 3-pointers on the day, this one being as far out as the Fraser Wawa. Holding a 5-point lead in the second half, Rodney Duncan steals this inbound pass and goes in for a breakaway layup to push the IU lead to a 7 at 39-32. Trailing midway through the second half, Roy Farrell Jr. buries this corner 3 ball to put Immaculata back in front 46-44. Nursing a 2-point lead, Ron Melton hustles back on defense to steal the ball, passes up to Mike Sturdivant, who outlets to Mamadou Daikite for a 2-handed slam to put IU up 50-46 with 8 minutes to go. Trailing with less than a minute to go in the game, Mamadou Daikite grabs the offensive board and scores to put the Mighty Macs up 61-60, which turned out to be the final score as the Immaculata defense held down the stretch. Just to recap for the 1-point victory, Roy Farrell Jr. led the way with 13 points, Joshua Smith off the bench with 12 points and 6 rebounds. The Mighty Macs are now 1-0 in the CSAC.
I'm joined here today by Roy Farrell Jr., sophomore on the Mighty Macs men's basketball team. Roy tonight had 13 points, 3 for 4 from the 3-point line. Congratulations.
Thank you.
So you had big plays, Matt Simon as well, Joshua Smith, all big threes and pressure moments of the game. Tell us a little bit about what the Mighty Macs were feeling today during the game.
It just felt good to be back home. This is our 4th game of the season. We've had 3 on the road, and it just felt good to be back home. We practice here. We pride ourselves on winning here, and we needed this win. This was the first conference game and the first home game, and we definitely needed this win. We just felt comfortable on this court. This is where we practice.
The road doesn't stop here. Our next game is the CSAC game as well against Rosemont. What are some of the things the Mighty Macs need to continue to keep this streak going?
We need to definitely take care of the ball. Turnovers is a big thing. We cannot turn the ball over. We need to take care of it. We did decent tonight with 10 turnovers around, but we just need to make sure we take care of the ball. Also, we cannot give up the offensive rebounds to the other team. Those second chance points will really kill us. So if we can just take care of those two things, we should win at home. We should win home and away.
Roy, thank you for joining me. Good job tonight.
Thank you.
The men's team plays Rosemont at Alumni Hall this Wednesday night and travel to Baptist Bible on Saturday.
That's going to be a wrap for this week's episode of Mighty Mac Week in Review. Real quick before we go, I just want to throw a birthday shout out to my mom, Gina Molinaro. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Mrs. Molinaro.
Thank you. That's going to be all for this week. I'm Dave Molinaro.
And I'm Bert Merkel.
And go Max.